One weekend of training camp in the books with Mammoth head coach Bob McMahon. Bob, what did you see from the team that you liked this weekend?
I like the work ethic. That's something that we've talked about, that we wanted to sort of change the culture from the last couple of years. We've brought in a lot of youth, me and Alex Geitz and Cliff Smith, and just the enthusiasm and guys that want to really get in this league and compete. And we're very happy with what we've seen this weekend.
What about one thing that maybe you saw that you say, man, that's one thing that we definitely need to work on before the preseason game and then before opening night?
We really wanted to address the offense, and I think we did that. In the personnel that we've brought in, and we have to build some systems that accommodate them. Again, with Alex Geitz, he's a natural goal scorer. We also had to address the transition, and I think we're healthy. Other than the net, Geitz is the only one that's injured right now, but we've brought some big athletic kids like Brad Richardson, and some of the new kids are very athletic, and I think that'll fix the transition as well.
I spoke with Captain John Gallant, and one of the questions I asked him was, he said, what does size change the game? And he gave a very unique answer. I want to hear what your perspective is, both on the offensive and defensive side of the floor.
Well, as more of a defensive guy, we always talk about the elimination of space, that you take away space from offensive players, and that was very evident with Portland last year when they were about 6'4" and 6'8", 6'10" across the back, that there's nowhere to go. They eliminate space, and they have a better sense of recovery. Once you do beat them, they have 6'10" to recover with. So I think it's very difficult for the offensive guys to create space against guys like that. From an offensive standpoint, I thought we were small last year in the offensive end, and we've addressed that with the Cliff Smiths and the Geitz and some other guys that were bigger, tougher. Now we create space as well, through picking and things like that. So I think it's equally important in both ends.
What's one thing that you're going to focus on the next time the players are in camp together?
I think in more game situation, we've done a lot of drills, and we try to put every player in a position where they're going to be successful. And we looked at people offensively, defensively, transition, and now it's tying it all together in a game. We have 2 practices and a scrimmage, so we can get into some real game situation. And from a player's perspective, you want to compete against other players. You don't want to always be competing against your teammates. So hopefully Everett, that'll give him a chance to go against. You're going to get to see the Colin Doyles and the Zawickis, so we'll see how they measure up against the big guys in the league as well.
What's your feeling? What's your gut tell you about this season, Bob?
We're very optimistic. I think everybody's goal is to win the championship. If you don't think that you can do that, I think you shouldn't be in sports. Everybody's better. I think we're better, but every team in the league is better too. I think the fans will, see a different team. I think the work ethic, the enthusiasm that the young guys bring, change is good sometimes. And we've brought in some real quality players, and they're quality people too. And I think that's very important as well.
I know. I can't wait for the December 18th preseason game against the Minnesota Swarm, and then the regular season home opener on January 16th. As it's time to do battle against the Washington Stealth. Bob, great to see you.
Thanks very much, Josh.
We'll see you at training camp in a couple weeks.
Okay, thanks very much.